everyone. Welcome to Campfire with Get Your Plate Online. I'm sorry that we started a little late, had a little bit of technical difficulty, but now that I'm on, thank you so much for joining me. How did everyone's weekend go? Did you all have fun? I did. I had a very busy weekend, and now I'm ready to slow things down, enjoy my campfire with all of my animal friends. Because this week, Get Your Play Online summer activity theme is zoo and animals. I would love to learn what your favorite animal is. So send me a message, let me know. My favorite animal is one of these animals that I have back here. Can you take a guess? It's this one right here, a panda bear. I have loved panda bears since I was a child, and every birthday I always wish to hug a panda. Maybe one year my wish will come true, but for right now, I just have a lot of panda bear stuffed animals. Tonight, besides all of you joining me for our campfire, we have a big elephant, we have Flappy the little elephant, we have Clappy the monkey, we have Greenie the octopus, we have my smushy panda, and we have very tall Mr. Giraffe back here. Now that I have introduced you to all of my animal friends, I think it's time to get online. Oh, but I don't think I introduced myself. For those who have never spent a campfire night with me, my name is Amanda, and I really appreciate you once again joining myself and Get Your Play Online for Sunday evening campfires. We're going to start this evening with a song. I did not know about this song. I didn't know anything, never heard it before, never read the book, The Animal Fair, but I came across it and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to share it with you. I printed out some pictures to go along with the words, just in case you also have never heard of it. Ready? We'll begin. I went to the animal fair. The birds and the bees were there. The big baboon by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. The monkey fell out of his bunk and slid down the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed, "Achoo!" and fell on his knees. And what became of the monkey? What did become of the monkey? Now, if you know the words, can you please sing along with me? We're going to sing that again. I went to the animal fair. The birds and the bees were there. The big baboon by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. The monkey fell out of his bunk. He slid down the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed, "Achoo!" and fell on his knees. And what became of the monkey? Thanks so much for singing that a second time with me and acting it out. Can you let me know what animal songs you enjoy singing? Because I would love to learn some new ones that I could sing around the campfire. This evening's activity is going to be two parts. The first part, I am going to read you Llama and Friends, Being Kind Through Yoga. This book is illustrated by Annabelle Tempest. After I read it, we're going to go back through. We're going to learn a little more about specific yoga positions that Llama teaches his friends. And then we'll learn them. We'll do them. We'll put them all together. And we'll start to calm our minds and our bodies and get ourselves ready for bed. Let's begin. Llama and Friends, being kind through yoga. This is Namaste. Namaste likes to practice yoga. Namaste. Namaste means the light in me says hello to the light in you. It is from Sanskrit, a language of ancient India. Namaste is going to see her friends today. Before she goes, she stands in mountain pose. This makes her feel happy and calm. First, Namaste visits her friend Flamingo. She is feeling a bit scared today. Namaste, Flamingo. Can you talk about a time that you were scared? Let me know. Write it down and share it with me if you feel okay doing so. There have been many times that I have been scared. Let's see. I get scared sometimes of change. I don't like it when things change. I like to know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, where it's going to happen. So change scares me. Maybe I should listen to Namaste, and Namaste can help me. Namaste knows a pose that will help. It is called the warrior. This makes Flamingo feel like a brave superhero. Next, Namaste finds her friend Zebra. He cannot stop rushing around. Namaste, Zebra. Have you ever felt that you cannot slow down? All the time, every day, I am always running around. What about you? Do you ever find a time to just relax, take a minute for yourself and breathe? Some people call it me time and self-care, and that's very, very important to do. Namaste knows a pose that will help. It is called the tree. This makes Zebra feel still and peaceful. Then Namaste visits her friend Tiger. But Tiger is feeling angry. Namaste, Tiger. Can you think of something that has made you angry? Is there anything today that made you angry? Or what about this weekend? Share it with me if you want to. I don't know. I don't think anything made me feel angry this weekend. I had a pretty good weekend with my family. Namaste knows a pose that will help. It is called downward dog. This helps Tiger to calm down. Afterward, Namaste calls on her friend Koala. Feel comfortable right away where I am. Sometimes I can be a little shy, and it may take me some time to warm up and start talking to others. What about you? Namaste knows a pose that will help. It is called the cobra. This makes Koala feel strong and confident. Then Namaste goes to see her friend Rabbit. She is feeling sulky. Namaste, Rabbit. What do you think could have put Rabbit in a bad mood? I don't know. Why don't you tell me? What are your thoughts? What do you think could have put Rabbit in such a sour mood? Namaste knows a pose that will help. It is called a forward bend. This helps Rabbit to cheer up. Then Namaste pays a visit to her friend Panda. Poor Panda is feeling sad. Namaste, Panda. Can you talk about a time when you were sad? Llama-stay knows a pose that will help. It is called the mermaid twist. This helps Panda to open his heart and feel happier. After that, Llama-stay sees her friend Sloth. He is feeling a bit worried today. Namaste, Sloth. What has made you feel worried? Llama-stay knows a pose that will help. It is called the lotus. This helps Sloth to feel brave and calm. At the end of the day, Llama-stay brings all her friends together. They all lie down, get comfortable, and close their eyes. Everyone thinks about their breathing. They breathe in and out, in and out. Soon, they all feel calm, relaxed, and happy. Namaste, Llama-stay. Again, that book is Llama-stay and Friends, Being Kind Through Yoga. Now, how many of you have tried yoga? Whether it's been a class or just a few poses here or there. Well, good, because we're going to go through some, and maybe you can help me and my practice and tell me how I'm doing. Now, to help you learn some of the poses from the book, I'm going to first show you a picture. I'll tell you about the pose, and then we'll practice it together. All right. Remember, the first pose that Llama-stay did was mountain pose. In Sanskrit, remember, it's an ancient language in India. In Sanskrit, mountain pose is also known as Tadasana. Mountain pose helps promote a feeling of calm and strength. I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to quickly move the computer because I don't have enough room. I should have done this before we started. I'm going to show you the pictures again. Let's see. Okay. Again, I'm sorry, everyone, for the technical difficulty I'm having today. I'm using a different computer than mine. Okay. So I hope you're all going to be able to see what I am doing. Let's see, will this work? Okay. Once again, friends, we have mountain pose. Stand with your feet at hip distance apart. Imagine you can grow the soles of your feet and toes down into the earth, which helps you feel steady as a huge mountain at its base. Now, if you're wearing socks, you may want to take your socks off so you don't slip on the floor. If you have a yoga mat, you may want to lie your yoga mat on the floor. Can you see? That's what I've done. I've used my yoga mat on the floor. As you're standing up nice and tall, make sure that your spine is straight. Let your arms fall to your sides. Turn your palms forward and spread your fingers out. You want to lengthen your spine and your hands and your head, which you may hear a teacher say the crown is nice and tall. And we're going to breathe in and we're going to breathe out. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And that is mountain pose. Next, we have warrior pose. Virabhadrasana. That's how you say it in Sanskrit. This pose increases your ability to concentrate and strengthens your legs and core while opening up your hips. To do this, I'd like you to begin in mountain pose. So you're going to stand up nice and tall. Again, your feet are hip distance apart. Your palms are turned forward. Stand up nice and tall. Let's drop our shoulders. You're going to inhale for me, nice and slowly. And as you exhale, as you breathe out, step your left foot back. You're going to straighten and extend your left foot to where it feels comfortable for you. You want to make sure that your heels are aligned. So that means that your left foot, your left heel, is going to line up and create a straight line with your right heel. All right. Then we're going to bend our right knee. You want to make sure that your knee is over your ankle. And you want to start to straighten that back leg. We're going to extend our arms out in front. We're going to relax our shoulders. And can you bend that front leg a little more? Sit into it as we breathe. We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's go back to that mountain pose. We're going to bring our arms down. Straighten that front leg. Bring the feet together. Now we are going to take our right leg. Our right foot, we're going to step back. We are going to align our heels. We want to make sure that our left heel and our right heel are in a straight line. We're going to bend that front leg so that knee is over the ankle. Straighten those arms and lower those shoulders. Good. Sit into it. Try to deepen that stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale. Good. Come back to mountain pose. Very nice. So far, we have done mountain pose, like Llama stay, and we have done warrior, like Llama stay. And just so you know, the warrior position that we just did is actually called warrior 2. Warrior 1, we wouldn't be standing so deep with our arms out, one arm in front and one arm behind. Instead, our arms in warrior 1 would be overhead. Okay, now Llama stay would like us to try the tree pose. Tree pose. Vrikshasana. It is great for balancing and improving concentration. stand up straight and tall in mountain pose, just like we did before. Take a deep breath. Focus on a point that is in front of you. As you breathe out, slowly bring your left foot and place it on the inside part of your right leg. So we start in mountain pose. We're going to take our left foot and I'm going to bring mine up and put it on the inside part of my thigh. If your balance is not that good, then just touch your ankle. Can you bring it to your knee? Can you place it on your thigh? Wherever you are comfortable. We're going to bring our hands together right in front of our heart. If you have very good balance, or you've done this before, can you reach your arms up overhead? And we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back to mountain pose. And we're going to do tree pose on the other side. Let's bring our right foot, place it against our left thigh or right below our knee or at the ankle, wherever's most comfortable for you. Bring your hands either to the heart or up above. And you're going to give me 3 good inhales and exhales 3 times. And when you're done, come back to mountain pose. Alrighty. Now, do you remember that Llama wanted Tiger to not be so angry? So he taught him, downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. This is a wonderful pose to increase strength and flexibility. We're going to start in something called tabletop. So I'd like you to please come sit. So we're on our knees. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're on our knees. And I want you to fold over, placing your hands on the floor right underneath your shoulders. You're going to turn your feet up so your toes are against the floor. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to press our hips back, pushing the floor away with our hips as we keep pressing our hips up towards the sky. You're going to give me 3 inhales and exhales. Keep going, don't stop. For those of you who are advanced, you can do a 3-legged dog. 3-legged dog. You lift one leg up, bring it back down, and then lift the other leg, bring it back down. You can also walk your dogs. That means that we just press our heels into the floor, alternating, pressing them into the floor. If you are not experienced with this pose, or your hamstrings, that's at the back of your legs, are tight, then bend the knees. You can keep those knees bent. This is your pose, your practice. The next pose that we're going to do is Cobra. Okay. And Cobra, I'm sorry everyone. Okay, and Cobra is Bhujangasana. This is great for stretching the back of and the legs while opening your heart to the world, which is so important these days. Please come and lie on your tummy. I hope you can see me. You're going to lie on your tummy. Place your hands right underneath your shoulders. Open up your palms as those hands are on the floor. We're going to inhale. Keep those legs together. Keep them together. As we exhale, you're just going to try to lift your chest up, pressing through the palms of your hand. Inhale and exhale. Keep that gaze looking up. And when you're ready, you're going to come back down to the ground. Okay. Again, that pose was Cobra pose, which Namaste had koala doing. The next pose is seated forward bend. Seated forward bend, do you remember, is what Namaste wanted Bunny to do? Because he had the case of being in a bad mood. Seated forward bend, I love this picture of this horse. Come sitting on the ground, bring your legs straight in front of you and flex your feet. So you want your toes pointing up to the ceiling. Seated forward bend is also known as Paschimottanasana. This brings feelings of calm and relaxation. The pose can even begin to help you learn the difference between stretching, which is good, versus pain, which is not good. And the reason that I say that is because, again, if your hamstrings, the back of your legs are tight, this may not feel like a stretch. This may actually hurt. And if it does, back off. For seated forward bend, you want to have yourself sitting up nice and tall. Your legs are out straight in front of you, toes pointed up towards the ceiling in a flexed position. We're going to bring our hands up overhead, and as we exhale, try to fold yourself over your legs. Now you should feel a stretch. If you feel any pain, I want you to back it up until you feel a stretch. We don't want pain, you want to feel a stretch. And again, we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Give me one more. Good. Great, and let's come out of that forward bend. Our next position is going to be the mermaid twist, which is what Namaste wanted the panda to do. The mermaid twist, or for those who are more experienced, you can do a seated spinal twist. This benefits the body by strengthening and stretching the spine, shoulders, and hips. For a mermaid twist, come sit, place your feet on the floor, your knees are up, and all you're going to do is bring your legs to the side. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, I'd like you to please twist to the left. So both of your legs should be to the right side of your body, and we're just going to look over our left shoulder. Good, and come back to center. Now we're going to put our feet back on the floor. We're going to let our legs twist to the left side of our body. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, look over our right shoulder. Good, and come back to center. And as I said, there's seated spinal twist. And that is if you're more experienced or you've done yoga before. Seated spinal twist, you place one leg, such as your left leg, out in front. You're going to cross your right leg over. Your left arm hooks over that right arm, and we look over our right shoulder. And then you do the same thing on the other side. But that's a more advanced move. The next movement, there's two more, This is the second to last one that Llama did with his friends, and that is the lotus pose. Lotus, or also sometimes called a seated meditation, Padmasana. It's a wonderful calming pose, and it allows your body to be still and calm for a long period of time. Now, to start, if you're not so flexible, don't worry about doing the entire movement. Just sit in crisscross applesauce. Take your hands, open up your palms, place your hands on your knees, find a point to look at, close your eyes, and we're going to inhale and exhale. For those of you who are a little more advanced or flexible, you have that crisscross applesauce, but instead you're going to place one foot on top of the other thigh. Our hands do the same thing. We place them on our knees. Find a point and close our eyes, and we're going to inhale and exhale. Maybe one more. Inhale and exhale. All right, that was our lotus pose. Now, one of my favorite poses in yoga is Savasana, snow angel pose. How many of you make snow angels when it's winter time? Well, that's what we're going to do, but we're not going to flap our arms and our legs. The snow angel pose, or Savasana, is a great way for your body to find calm, cooling, rest, and stillness. It's often done at the end of a yoga practice because it's a restful pose that allows you to visualize and imagine as well as be in the present moment. And with so much going on these days, being in the present moment is so important. Enjoy being with your friends and family if you are this summer. We're going to do our snow angel pose to end our Llama and Friends practice. Please come to your back. You're going to lie on your back, pressing your back in the ground. You're going to have your arms out, your legs slightly opened, just lying on the ground. Close your eyes. You're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. And now to come out of Savasana, I'd like you to please bend your knees and bring them to one side. You're going to slowly roll up to a seated position. Do you feel calmer after doing those yoga poses? I hope you do. Do you remember what all of the yoga poses are that we did? Let's quickly review. We did mountain pose. We did warrior 2. We learned tree pose. We did cobra pose. Downward dog. Seated forward bend. Mermaid twist, or for those who are more advanced, a seated spinal twist. Lotus pose, and ended with our Savasana snow angel. Thank you for ending your Sunday evening with me, Amanda, and Get Your Play Online for our Sunday evening campfire. I do hope that you will take some time to practice these moves that we did. And don't forget that all week long, Get Your Play Online summer activities all revolve around the zoo and animals. check out all of the fun activities that we have planned for the week. And I do hope that you'll join me again real soon for another activity. We're going to end tonight with our goodbye song. Bye, bye, everyone. Bye, bye, everyone. Bye, bye, everyone. I'm so glad you came to play. I hope that you have a wonderful Sunday evening. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. I had a wonderful time sharing with you Llama and Friends, illustrated by Annabelle Tempest, introducing you to my animal friends, and ending my Sunday evening with you. Thank you and have a wonderful night.